Hello everyone! Thank you for coming by and watching this video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to enjoy your life. We are all given our own lives and it's easy to get caught up in other people's lives. I've been catching up with some friends who I haven't heard from for many years, and it's been great catching up with them and talking to them and seeing like where their lives are going and what they're doing. But I've also caught myself being a little envious of things that they're doing in their lives too. And today it happened because a friend told me that they were going to go to Europe. And it's something that we had talked about before, and it's something that I always think about because I would love to travel the world, and I'm going to travel the world, and I would love to do it right now. That's the thing, is like I would love to do it immediately. So when they told me that they were finally gonna do it, I was like, oh man, why isn't, like, why can't that be my life? Those thoughts that always run through your head the moment you hear somebody having something that you don't have. And as soon as that happened, I stopped and I was like, well, we're on different paths in life. So even though I'm not going to Europe right now, I know that I'm going to be going because that's what I want to do. That is a place where I want to visit. I want to see the whole world. So I know that I'm going to go there. So when that happened, I wanted to, immediately talk about how to enjoy your own life. Like, it's amazing in the fact of itself that you are here, you have a beating heart, you are having this human experience. So why not enjoy it? There's no reason to lust after somebody else's life or look at somebody else with envy, because those feelings are just like beating you up inside. Let them fuel you. Let them make you a better person. Let them fuel you to get those goals that you want to hit. Instead of getting down on myself and just, oh, I wish I had that person's life. I wish I was this. I can't be them. I'm not them. I'm me. So I'm going to do whatever I can in my power to get me to those goals that I have. I want to share how my brain kind of went through the process of today and how to like remind myself and help rewire my brain again to enjoy my life. Step number 1, something that we just talked about, remind yourself that everyone is on their own journey. We're all different. We're not the same soul or the same body in any sort of way. So we can't expect our lives to be exactly as someone else's life is unless you're literally following in their footsteps. Like, no, even then I can't, no. Our lives are not going to be the same as anybody else's lives, and that's just all there is to it. Because even if you follow in that person's footsteps and do everything exactly as they're doing, you're not going to be happy because you're going to be living somebody else's life, and that's not the life you were sent here to live. So just remember, everyone is on their own journey. Everyone. We're all on our own journey. Step number 2. What about that person's life made you envious? Why are you envious of that? So in my case, I was envious of the fact that my friend is going to Europe. Why am I envious of that? Well, that's because that's something I've literally been talking about for years and years and years and years. Years, like forever. At least. Probably 10 years. I've been talking about it for a long time. So that's why I'm envious, because it's something that I've always wanted to do. It made me more envious. What do? You use those as fuel. If that's really what you want, then you go for it. Step number 3. Does this align with your life? Is what you are envious of, does it align with who you are? Because if it's not something that aligns with your life, really, then just drop it. If it's something that aligns with your life, then use it as fuel to get to where you want to be. So I've talked about this before, about me like being envious before of makeup artists who can do amazing makeup, and all these even beautiful women that I know personally who like kill it in the makeup game, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, why can't I do that? And I get envious of it. But then I realized that I just really like to not wear makeup. So it didn't make sense after a while. The more I thought about it and the more I tried to do my makeup like these makeup artists and spend the time and all that stuff, it doesn't align with my life. So instead of really being envious of it, I'm like, yeah, go you, like that's awesome. Like I still love to watch makeup videos and look at makeup artists, and I appreciate all the beautiful ladies that I know and men that I know who do their own makeup, but it doesn't make sense for me to continue to be envious of this. Now, my friend who I know who's going to Europe, that is definitely something that I want to do. So instead of just being envious of it, I know that this aligns in my life. So what do I do now to get to Europe? What do I do right now to put it into my life that I'm going to go to Europe? You know, I decide I'm going to start manifesting that I will take a trip to Europe, say in 2020. I'm going to start manifesting that I have the money saved up for that vacation. I'm going to start manifesting how I travel around Europe. Where do I stay first? Then where? How do I get there? What does my hotel look like? What does my hostel look like maybe? Who am I traveling with? I'm going to start manifesting and thinking of my trip to Europe. What is it going to be? When am I going to go? What am I going to experience? And I picture myself there. So when you are envious of something and you realize that it aligns with your life and where you want to go, and if it's an actual goal that you want to achieve, then you turn that envy into motivation and you turn it into manifestation, and you freaking get that goal that you want. You do whatever you can to make that happen in your own life, because yet again, everybody is on their own path of life. So even though people are doing the things that you want to be doing, how are you going to make it happen? Number 4, where are you and where are you going? Comes back to like, does it align in your life? So think about, does it align in your life? Now think about, if it does, where are you right now? Is it possible for you to get to that goal? Where are you going to go to get to that goal? What are you going to do to get to that goal? What is your life's journey? What is your path? What are you doing to get to where you want to be? If you don't see that thing that you're envying on that path in your life anywhere, just literally stop envying it. You can still, like, obviously when it comes up again or you see somebody else doing it, obviously you're going to feel that twinge, like, oh, I wish I was doing that, or I wish I had that. But then it's like instantly, you're like, but you know what? That's how I feel about makeup artists. You know, I see it and I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. And then instantly I'm like, but you know what? That's not really what I'm going to spend my time doing. So, and again, that's not like a knock at makeup artists, because that shit is hard and looks awesome every time people do it. And I am jealous. Every time I see it, I get that envious twinge, but then I remind myself, that's not really something that I'm going to do though. That's not really something that fits into where my life is going or where my life is. So I let it go. But obviously it takes time. We're all just rewiring our brains basically in this situation again. So you can't just instantly not feel any sort of envy for the things that you don't want to feel envy for. Eventually you do, and you rewire your brain to think the way you want it to. And number 5 is to be thankful. Just be thankful that you are here, you're alive, you're having a human experience, your heart is beating, you have a device to watch this on. Wherever you are, sit there, like just sit wherever you are right now watching this and look around at all the things you have to be thankful for. Think about all the things you have to be thankful for. Think about the people you have to be thankful for. Just again, like, think about the fact that you are alive and you are having a human experience and you are on your life's path to wherever it's taking you. Sometimes it's hard to figure it out right away. A lot of times we have to go through tests and have our life lessons. And sometimes we have to do things a couple of times before we figure them out. But That's what life is about, and we are sent here for a certain reason. And just be thankful that you're here and that you get to live life and that you get to think of these things and you get to have this experience. And it's just a great thing to be thankful for anyways. To be alive. Why not be thankful for it? Be thankful to be alive. Be thankful to have a chance in this world, no matter how good or bad or whatever you think it is. You're alive and you are here. You're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. And there's more to you being here than just being jealous of everybody else. So feel it, let it go, let that shit go. There's so much more to think about in life than what everybody else has. Think about your own path. Think about what you are doing to grow your life and make your life whatever you want it to be. Because that's the thing, we all have the power to make our lives whatever we want them to be. If you're not happy right now, change it. Change your life. Change your mindset. Change your life. I feel like I always come back to that. Change your mindset and change your life, because everything we need is inside of us. It is all inside of us. We can find it. We grow from it. We learn from it. It's our life. We are on our own life's journey. So, next time you feel envious, next time you talk to someone or hear from someone or see something and you're like, damn, I wish I had that. Just right after you say that, just stop and think. Why am I envious of this? Is it something that aligns with my life? And who am I right now? Where am I? Where am I going? And then remember, you are on your own path of life, and be thankful that you are here and experiencing this life. Thank you guys for watching this video. Usually, I always end up in the same boat at the end, that we can change our mindsets, we can change our lives. So subscribe to me for more positivity, and leave a comment below of something that you felt envious of before and how you handled it, or how you're going to overcome your envy of certain things. And leave a little blurb about yourself if you want to too, about what kind of path you are on in life and where you're going. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month, a wonderful year. Enjoy every moment and live in peace and treat others how you want to be treated, and just spread love and kindness, and everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day.